Okay, this is Sins of the Past on the Precipice of the Future. This is a point of no return. The game will tell us that, and we'll ask you if you want to go ahead and make a save. Make sure you do that. Check the description for timestamps, because I'll be timestamping all of the main areas along with the endings, because we'll be doing both talking him down and fighting him ending. I recruited both the Order and Auntie's Choice, so they will be fighting alongside with me. And because I recruited both of them, I already have speech 14. There is a speech 13 check in talking him down option. And I've also talked De Vries down, so she'll be with us as well. She's going to be helpful in the fighting ending. Be sure to spend the rest of your points before the final confrontation, at least if you plan on fighting him, because he does have an HP in the 9,000s. And my first time through, I completely forgot that I had like 7 unspent points and my guns level was at 4. So it's a lot easier at 10. So, all right, here we go. Oh, here, if you're curious, it's my perks. You are about to return to the Horizon Point Station and determine the fate of the Arcadia colony. If there's anything you want to do before you navigate to the station, do so now, before you cross the line of point of no return. Would you like to continue? Yes, please. Would you like to save? Yes, please.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control.
Okay. Where does this leave our allies?
The Order and Auntie's Choice have sent their forces, as promised, but they will need to find their own landing zones. You may be without assistance as you navigate the station.
Who's responsible for this?
From the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station. Hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
A would-be tyrant doing something tyrannical. Who could have seen this coming?
Won't be easy breaking into the Sovereign's personal flagship.
Fortunately, the Providence is not equipped with exterior weaponry. If you can reach the ship, you should find no obstacles to boarding it. This unit urges moving quickly. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent destruction of the colony. It seems Agent De Vries is also here, Commander. She sent word that she, quote, knew you wouldn't be able to stay away either, and is ready to finish what she started, end quote.
Oh, good. I love when more complications are added to the pile. I can handle them with ease, Commander. Just say the word.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
Okay, I'm actually going to take Tristan with Val. There were actually, each of the companions tend to have an answer option in the talk down, but with Tristan being Protectorate,
architect. Nature, all things. We must bring an end to this immediately.
Okay, first workbench if you need it.
Blistering near those plasma spouts. Please, we did not immolate.
Ah! Don't fall off! Wrong D-pad. Sorry. Tristan is right D-pad. Tristan is right D-pad. Trauma kit. So if you have Brawny or Engineering 13, you can get in and get whatever's in that cabinet in there. Grab all the healings.
Vries, formerly of the Earth Directorate. Consider this a recording for posterity. The Consul of the Protectorate is responsible for the wreckage of this station. It is my hope that whatever you find here will save the rest of the galaxy from this fate. Know that I did my level best to stop him. But if you are listening, it is likely I have failed in my mission. Yet again. For that, I am sorry.
Go Tristan. There are a lot of nooks and crannies in this place.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations! Adjusting calculations. Full fire on our allies.
Lockpick 13. Go Tristan. Mission log. Retrieve research on skip drive manufacturing, but after corresponding with the Order of the Ascendant, I've discovered a threat to Arcadia's very nature. Should the Sovereign's plans here at Horizon Point come to fruition, the colony will be destabilized, and the greater whole of the galaxy with it. Oh, this is from Vries. Sounds like it's from
Anyone can delude themselves into believing their heinous actions are for the greater good. I'm pleased I needn't worry about such a thing.
Ooh, I have Tinkerer. Partially assembled breaching charge and its components are scattered across the workbench. Integrate components. Plasma breaching charge.
If this is what your ex-compatriot used to destroy Horizon Point, I dare say she could have done so more thoroughly.
I have no idea what that is. Lockpick 13. Workbench. Engineering 13. I'm guessing will give you a shortcut to another area. Probably. Yeah. Trauma kit, shock grenade, some goodies, excuse me. Now this jump isn't terrifying at all. Woo! Stop panicking! Get me out of there. Alright, so this is where they were fighting. This is our allies. We've regrouped with our allies.
Supplies and medical attention are available.
These are our
See them?
shipmates from the prologue.
They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Agent Pascal, calm yourself. You are not in your right mind.
Don't you talk to me like you know me. Wait. Commander? Is that you? No. No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening to me?
Science or medical? Well, looks like the rift modulator worked as advertised. I know something's wrong, but you're making me nervous. It's me, Helen, Commander Emmy. Commander of the Incognito, your friend.
It is you. Thank law. I don't understand what happened, Commander. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame.
Kind of like
They
you're
ran
doing
in,
now.
Jumped at me, clawed at me. Law, I had to kill them.
Then they weren't too dissimilar from the troopers we encountered outside. This is concerning.
I don't understand what's happening.
What's the last thing you remember from the mission?
Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
That explains it. She was left alive, just long enough for the rift to take her. That's why the reconstitution worked on her. To some extent.
Wait.
I would
There
think
was
a lot of them
something
would be
else.
alive from the...
Sandoval was yelling. Vries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Don't tell me the situation got too fluid for you, Vries. That it?
Certainly not. I was focused on the objective, as every one of your crew should have been. Isn't that right, Commander?
Yeah. Something tells me that ain't quite true.
Never mind that. The rift has done something to you. Obtaining the rift core is a delicate process.
A rift? That's right. We were here to investigate rifts. So why is there one in the sky? Why is everything destroyed? What's happening to me? And Sandoval? Jepson?
The Protectorate are attempting to reconstitute the station to how it was moments before destruction. That includes you. But it's failing. I'm sorry.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? You can help me though. Right, Commander? You can do something to fix this.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Boyd. This is it, ain't it? I'll never see the sun again. Never fly in our ship. Never anything.
I wish it didn't have to be this way. I don't want you to suffer.
Makes two of us. But maybe you could do me one final favor. End this for me? I don't think I can do it myself. Please.
All right.
I'm sure.
Pascal? Helen? If I may, I'd like to see to your proper burial as an Earth Directorate agent. If you wish for it.
That'd be nice. Being seen off, right? This is the final kindness you'll do for me, Commander. Thank you. Try not to miss, huh?
This will be over soon. I swear it.
The death of...
Order? The order people? Another workbench? There is a lot of ammunition here, so be sure to pick it all up. $475 health on kill. That's nice.
Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments.
MS. Auto spray SMG.
Tell me. Initial observations conclude that the subject.
Did she say, do you feel as terrible as you look? Pleasant. Alright, let me see here. I have storm grenades, which we are absolutely going to use. I want those on.
Providence is much too close for safety, and that rover it has dispensed.
There's going to be someone up there too. Okay, so if you have Explosives 10 or Hack 18, it says you can disable automechanical security measures, may leave this sector vulnerable. I haven't noticed that it actually does anything. If you don't do this, you get 2 mechs and 3 humans. And I'm pretty sure if I do this, I get 2 mechs and 3 humans. So I'm not entirely sure what it's referring to, because they always spawn in. The only difference is that the bridge goes down now rather than later. That's what this does as far as I'm concerned, is all it does is lower the bridge early, which I actually shouldn't have done. It's actually nicer to lay down some trap mines and then lower the bridge through the controls in here is actually a nicer way to do it, because now you can't do anything. Because see, now the bridge is down. That's okay. We'll be fine.
I am primed to punish.
Oh, God. What? Okay, ignore that. Came out of nowhere. That's why it's actually nicer to lower the bridge up here so you can lay down some trap mines. Makes it sort of easier to deal with. Lockpick 7. Some stuff in there.
It would appear our path is barred. That rift looks exceedingly unstable. If we gallivant about, we might find a solution to this problem. Or at least a path less likely to have us torn asunder.
Okay.
This is Scientist Bernard Rand, sent to Horizon Point Station by order of the Consul. While monitoring the reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old skip lab. The core appears to be pulling plasma tightly around it, not unlike a planet and its moons. Fascinating, though it thwarts my attempts to gather more data. Fortuitously, in searching the remains of the lab, I found an equation that could manipulate the core just enough to clear the chamber. And my way to professional acclaim. Let this be a record of Protectorate ingenuity. Bernard Rand, the man who marched fearlessly into chaos, tamed it.
Somehow, I expect Rand's theories evaporate when put into practice. Much like Rand himself. Perhaps we can still utilize his calculations.
Okay, so if you have Science 18 or Professor or Lucky, you can use this one here.
Incomplete equation. This unit estimates the equation is likely solvable by someone possessing your relevant understanding of mathematics, Commander.
But we're going to find it elsewhere. If you want to skip to that, check the description because I'll timestamp it. It's a few rooms ahead. There we go. That's where we'll come back. If you want, you can take the vent to these rooms. That vent leads to all of these rooms. So you can avoid them if you want. Trauma kit recipe. So then the full chalkboard is in here. And I guess we can use the plasma breaching charge to get in. That's another way to get in. But we're not going to. We are going to go this way and this way. Here it is right here. So everybody can get this. So there we go. Another workbench. How are we doing? We're okay. I'm gonna grab Dexter Blackwell. Plus 1% critical chance. $870. To Warden John. Looks like the Sovereign used Cadet Alderman's notes and tested it, and it worked. Personal journal, father's notes. When did they know? Did Grandma know of the fault in the skip drives as well? Attribute. Should be everything.
We operate by the Sovereign's grace. Our accomplishments are his own. If you wish to take credit for a punishment I meted out, I would be delighted.
I would be delighted. Get out of here, Tristan. Lockpick 18. And then unbar and open. Okay, we're going to take the equation we found in the locked room that we got to through the vent. Input stabilization equation. Initiate test.
Rift neutralized.
Okay, we have 2 scientists in the light area, the lit area, and then I want to say 4 others. Way to stay stealthy, guys. Good job. Okay, I got distracted previous time through.
None shall stand against us. I've eyes.
feel like I'm missing something with that rift. I'll admit, I forgot all about it the minute I saw it my previous run through, but there has to be more than just it giving us 3 soldiers. Check it one more time and then we're moving on. If anyone knows, like, if this puts anything else out here that I'm just not seeing. I don't know. Looks like it was just the 3 soldiers. Alright, let's board the Sovereign ship. Unseal hangar doors. Messages. From the office of the Consul. Transport deployed. Shore leaves canceled. What do you think about all this, Tristan? Alright, try not to shoot any order or Auntie's choice officers. Alright, we want the auto dock. Thanks, Val. I love allies that do stuff. Lockpick 18 or explosives 18. Okay, in this room, we are in the middle bedroom, bunk room area. You can get a requisition slip for the Quartermaster. The Quartermaster is up here. Hello, Ruth. We will check in with her.
To address any of your needs. If your needs are emotional, rest assured that any silences on this unit's behalf are accepting and understanding. Please make a request.
I'm exchanging a requisition ticket.
Received.
It just gives you some free stuff as far as I can tell.
Complete.
50 long rounds,
Concerns.
explosive
Please
grenade,
increase or decrease the size of your head.
and then other than that,
Inventory.
you can buy some stuff if you want. Shock, assault rifle reinforced barrel, advanced energy modulator, 25 black powder, some stuff. Alright, so there made short work. Alright, where is Ruth is here, but no wait. No, not you. Yeah, Ruth is here, but so here. This cracks me up. If you've done the matriarch, what is it called? Mechanical matriarch, Auntie Cleo comes like this. Hilarious. It makes me laugh every time. All right, so now we gotta find the doc. It's in this upper room, Providence Medical Clinic. And we're going to get this. Scientist Winifred Wu has been scheduled for a follow-up appointment. Chief Scientist Montserrat has authorized her to be pulled from her duties as necessary. We are going to use this information to get some science level credentials for the science level. But then we're actually not going to use them because I'll show you the other way to get up. Lockpick 13.
What's going on down there, Deck 01? I saw an intruder alert.
If you have Auntie's Choice in the order with you, you should be able to get this because you probably had speech 14 for the negotiations, but no alert here. Might want to check your systems.
Acknowledged. This intercom is to be used for emergencies only. Misuse of this intercom will result in prompt arrest and correction of the perpetrator. Now, how can I assist you, Deck 01?
Hope a medical emergency counts. The sickbay automech needs to meet with Scientist Wu. And I'm not sure what this is because I've thought I looked pretty well around everywhere.
Again? I shall send her down right away. But this is becoming a daily occurrence, and I will see such slothfulness reflected on her record.
Good. That'll teach her for not working through the pain like the rest of us.
Right. Exactly. I think I enjoy sitting here, fielding inane requests day after day. But I remind you that gossip is strictly prohibited over this channel. Over and out.
Alright, so if you get that, you'll get her. And if you have pickpocket, you can pickpocket it, or you can just kill her. Note that if you have Niles with you, when you kill her, he will not be happy. I love how she just does not even remotely react to anybody else being here at all. Stop following me. I'm not going to be able to pickpocket her. I'm going to end up having to kill her. I didn't get followed last time.
I'm here for my treatment.
Oh, for God's sake. Alright, forget it. I don't have time for this. You guys shouldn't be following me. She's better off anyway. Okay, so if you have the scientist's credentials, you can go up to the science deck with them, and you can avoid quite a bit of fighting. But we're going to go ahead and fight and show the other way around.
Multiple threats and hazards identified ahead. Seeking an alternative.
A lot of them are turrets, so don't get too worried. A lot of them are turrets. Stop walking through the trap, Tristan. Not sure there's much over there. Note that some of these upper level ones go faster, so depending on where you jump them, don't dally. Because they can catch up to you and catch you from behind. Just be aware of that. Alright, and then let me throw... What is this? Oh yeah, we'll use this.
Please take 3 deep breaths before continuing.
Commotion perceived. Unfamiliar source.
Commander.
Disable security. You could take the lift up and then do that. Be smarter, but...
Good that we went through the rigmarole requiring that scientists' credentials.
Lockpick 18.
From arbitrating the local scientists, we may be able to gather information where the Consul's module is stationed.
They will sort of call
Vote in favor of fighting our way
out.
to the Consul, but if you do not, you should either locate an access card or keep away from the roads. I am no statistician, yet I can see the sheer arrogance in this display. Weak.
Collect a tissue sample.
Constitution cannot work. It must not be allowed to work.
Actually authorized? Come here a moment.
Run sample analysis.
Taking punitive action.
Okay. Damaged atom, slightly out of place. Layman terms, once something goes into a rift, it doesn't come out the same. This is one of the things that information found in the conversation with the Consul later on. Can we talk him down?
shall reduce them to a slurry.
I was wondering why my camera just auto went off.
At your word, I shall
Rift equation?
charge.
Okay. Another pitch ball card. Shyla Schofield. Plus 1% damage. Alright, I think we got everything. Don't go in there. I do not want that room alerted if we can help it. It'll be so much easier if we can get in there without being alerted. Get over here, Tristan. Where's that scientist? You know they do that. My learning playthrough, they were shooting at the wall as well.
Emergency protocols ready.
Alright. This room is a lot easier to deal with if you could... Oh! I hate that this game does not do stealth well at all. It's gonna make this not fun. It's just gonna make it more difficult than it really needs to be. It's totally doable, but you can literally stealth up the ramp and go get what you need and just come back out. And instead... because of one little mistake, now I have to clear the whole room. If you can get in here without your companions wrecking stuff. There's one mech right here that's currently active, and then you just jump over here and do this. It's so easy, and it's so much faster. He'll just give it to you. This is one scientist you don't actually have to kill, because he will not out you to everybody there. Who is still around?
rift restoration analysis.
This is the information you want if you want to talk him down, the council down.
To Consul Thoreau. Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded any of its secrets. And we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
Okay.
More dire than I surmised, but at least we have the means to combat them. All the work here is now done. We must confront the Consul before anything can come to fruition regarding these schematics or the rift modulator.
Now, if you took the lift up, the lift will be here, but since I went the long way around, just to show that it was there, we had to call it up. But now we can get to the command deck.
Your punctuality is as commendable as ever. How did you fare in securing the rift modulator?
We can't secure or operate it until we control the ship, but I do have its schematics.
Yet one more hindrance to overcome in this endeavor.
It's too
Nevertheless,
large.
I expect you to guard those plans closely in the interim. Did you find anything else of note?
Apparently the rifts have been found in space where humanity has never been.
When one learns information
Still with
that
me?
rattles their understanding of the universe, one may take a moment to consider the gravity of said information. We know that rifts are only caused by skip drives, so if they are appearing in non-colonized space, then this is truly momentous. It proves definitively that life did not originate on Earth, and may, in fact, exist elsewhere in other forms.
Of course, I wouldn't want to discount these findings too quickly, especially considering the implications.
I concur. This is a discussion for later, with laureates in attendance. For now, we must confront the Consul before he wrests that future away forever. He is just through those doors. I have run the numbers, and should you wish to negotiate with the Consul, you must be strategic. He will not react well to a direct attack on his character or methods early on. It certainly may. At which point we may find the opening needed to convince him to stand down.
I might tread a mite lightly, dear. If I know the Consul's type, and I do, his ego can take only so many hits before his guns do the talking. Simply goading may not be ideal.
You may try to reason with the Consul, but I suspect it is a worthless effort. Traitors typically only realize their errors through force.
The more we debate, the more time we squander. We must resupply and shore up whatever defenses we have quickly. And if you've something to say to any of us, Commander, I suggest you say it while you have the chance. No telling what awaits us beyond that door. We'll succeed in our mission, Commander.
To business then.
Focus on accomplishing the task.
So, here we finally stand, at the threshold of the final confrontation with the Consul. How I have waited for this moment. There's little doubt that he must be slain. And yet, I wish there were an alternative. He should have to rectify his wrongs and answer to Arcadia's people.
Maybe there's a way to end this peacefully.
I'm merely doing my duty, Commander. Though that's very kind of you to say. There was a time when all of this, not just confronting the Consul, but standing here beside you, would have been impossible to consider. I'm glad that we met. Let us proceed. We shall bring the Consul to justice together.
Okay. So now, let me get my bearings. Workbench in here. Important updates. Intruder alert. Change of command. New access procedures. And then if you have hack 20, you can get something else. And then we are going to check his private quarters. Where we're going to get this.
Redactor Esmond. Very punctual, good. Don't take a seat. This will be quick. My sentinels tell me you have some interesting ideas. Oh, easy. No need to break into a sweat. Interesting ideas can be useful in the right hands. Especially now that our partnership with the Order has become fraught. We may need our own version of their pacifying doctrine.
Oh, so I do have a germ of an idea. A less grand version of the grand plan. Instead of atoms and particles and such, it's made up of us. All doing our part, like cogs in a machine.
Interesting. A system where every subject believes they have a role to play. Enthusiastic obedience. Why, the Sovereign and I were thinking of this very thing. What should we call it?
Well, I'm not sure. It's still just a germ of a concept, of a hint of an idea, you see. It's a whole new way of thinking. A new model of society. Quite the paradigm shift.
Paradigm. Very good, Esmond.
Esmond.
You look frazzled, troubled by your own thoughts. Why don't you report to mental refreshment? My staff will personally see to your well-being.
I don't know who that is, because he's not talking to Henry. He's talking to somebody else.
Honorable to the last. The Consul will pay. He will pay most.
I was hoping bringing Tristan would show me like a hidden compartment, because there are a few things that I have, air quote, not found. I'm not entirely sure what they are. Alright, so we're going to make a save. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to fight him at the earliest possible moment so that we can see the fighting option. And then we'll reload a save and we'll talk him down for the second one. If we're going to fight, let me get this storm and time dilator. Okay.
The distinguished presiding bishop herself has deigned to join us. What a charming surprise.
Don't overlook the main attraction, dear. I even wore my finest battle attire.
I might have known you'd conspire with our enemy and lead some foolhardy crusade against me. Loyalty has eluded you for years, after all. Sentinels, if you would.
Forming an alliance was necessary to combat the irrationality of your foolish endeavor. Those who fail to show reason do not deserve to lead this colony. Now, stand down.
I will not. I am saving this colony from itself, and ridding it entirely of traitors and trespassers like you.
I don't have time for this. Stop using the rift modulator now.
Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises, Commander. Tell me, Did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
Greater Tranquility Station was a test?
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend.
Go ahead. Enlighten me.
Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended.
Okay, so this one we're going to do an attack first, and then we'll reload and talk him down. I'm not getting as many grenades off as I would like. Alright. Nothing to loot. So now... the reconstitution has grown increasingly volatile and the rift device has lost control capabilities. Closure of the rift via conventional means is no longer possible. Brace for catastrophic event.
If the readouts are to be believed, the rift is on the verge of destabilizing completely. But the rift modulator cannot be operated from this distance. It must be flown into the rift.
A pilot will be required to ensure the modulator reaches its destination.
Though it may be troubling to you, this conclusion holds no uncertainty. Someone present must do this.
Okay, I don't have leadership, but I did try it with explosives once, and it's kind of like, well, let's just blow up the modulator. And she's like, yeah, you can't do that. So it's not going to give you an out. So we're going to need someone present. Maybe there's another way.
No alternative. This is one such time. Steel yourself.
The Order and I will use this and the processed rift data to mass-produce modulators that are usable at a distance. These pesky rifts will soon no longer plague the colonies.
Alright. We'll handle this. You go now. Give humanity a chance. This is speech 18, and I have no idea what that would be.
The Earth Directorate is here to help you.
Thanks,
I
Val.
don't see why it has to be you, dear. I mean, I would, but I've spent much too much on prolonging my existence to cash out now. That is to say, thank you.
I will work with Auntie personally to protect the Rift technology and ensure your sacrifice is remembered for the selfless action it is.
It appears the pilot must be chosen from among those currently present, Commander. This unit is happy to enlist a volunteer by force.
No need to belabor this. I will fly the ship. Back on Greater Tranquility, you wish to give me a chance to atone for my mistakes. I'd say that opportunity has come.
Correcting Agent de Vries' mission completion rate. Mission completion rate is now at 100%. Preparing posthumous commendations.
Okay, so obviously, if you killed de Vries back on Greater Tranquility, that will not be an option. So I will go ahead and I can go. You can go with her. So I'll go with de Vries so that you can see it, but you can let her go by herself. No, I'm pretty sure I can go with her. I don't see it though. I don't remember what I chose last time. Let's try that.
Chooses not to die needlessly. But if you
All right,
set
here
on
we go.
this, I would still join you. This is my mission too, and I'll not back down if there are others to carry out the rest.
Must we lose you simply to certify this fiend does not lose her nerve? I admire your courage, but I wish there was another way.
Just the two of us in the end, huh, de Vries?
Don't read so much into it, Commander. Let us go. Salvation awaits.
Venture forth.
I'm itching to reach it.
Okay. So now I'm going to reload a save, and I'll be right back, and we'll talk her down. Okay, now we're going to talk him down.
Ah, the distinguished presiding bishop herself has deigned to join us. What a charming surprise.
Don't overlook the main attraction, dear. I even wore my finest battle attire.
I might have known you'd conspire with our enemy and lead some foolhardy crusade against me. Loyalty has eluded you for years, after all. Sentinels, if you would.
Forming an alliance was necessary to combat the irrationality of your foolish endeavor. Those who fail to show reason do not deserve to lead this colony. Now, stand down.
I will not. I am saving this colony from itself, and ridding it entirely of traitors and trespassers like you.
I don't have time for this. Stop using the rift modulator now.
Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises, Commander. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
Greater Tranquility Station was a test?
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend.
I'm visualizing all the ways I want to make you pay for nearly killing me.
Well, it wasn't you I was targeting, Commander. But seeing as you have a penchant for finding your way into places you aren't wanted, perhaps this is a sign for you to reconsider. Using the very rift modulator on this ship We will destroy Arcadia and edit the information stored within the resulting rift, all to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose, and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the Matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended.
I already know that the Matriarch didn't invent skip drives. Why is that relevant? I think this was gotten from Niles's companion quest at the Matriarch's tomb.
Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our Matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse, which eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed.
It'll be difficult to reconstruct the colony if the rift kills you, and it will if you don't stop.
I've found when most people haven't a leg to stand on, they fall back into performative insouciance in an attempt to redirect the conversation. Always brazen, rarely effective. Listen closely. This is the work of the Grand Plan, guiding us toward humanity's ascension. Everything exists for this purpose. Since you took your time scurrying about my ship, presumably rifling through our things, I assume you also found information about the far-off rifts in untraversed space. That alone should tell you that we don't make our own circumstances. It seems they were made by the ship our Matriarch found. A curiosity, isn't it? Without this discovery, we may never have realized the power we now possess with the rifts. Yes, the great architect works in mysterious ways. What else can I do but what is bidden?
I know you think you're doing the right thing, but you must reconsider.
Beware, Commander. The Consul is a master manipulator. Trying to speak with him may be more dangerous than simply slaying him on the spot.
You're entirely out of your jurisdiction. And were I within reach, I would strike down this apostate dog myself. If you wish for me to entertain your argument, you will silence him.
At least for now. When I went through this initially and got the right order to talk him down, I had Niles with me, not Tristan, so...
If you've a plan, I trust you to see it through. But I shall keep a hand on my hammer throughout.
It's your time that's running out, not mine. So go on. Tell me all the ways I'm wrong. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner, seeing it carried out.
This plan will kill millions of innocent people. Could you live with yourself?
If it means preserving the Matriarch's legacy and the dedicated protectorate among us, yes, without question. Those who are worthy will live again. As for the others, they are no innocents. I shall not mourn any perpetrator of unsanctioned violence or treachery, and will in fact thrive in their absence.
You truly are the same as any other tyrant, blinded by your own arrogance.
Hush. I was conversating with your leader here.
Auntie, I think this one deserves a scolding.
Don't imagine yourself a visionary, Emery. You're an ineffective administrator, an amateur marketeer, a middling megalomaniac. You have no new ideas. You're exceptional at nothing. And there's nothing wrong with that, dear. Just recognize it. If you don't have talent, you simply need to hire it. You've been sorely in need of outside help since the start.
Sweet, merciful architect. Well, where were we?
Where am I? Your plan to restore Arcadia will fail horribly.
So you say, but you've yet to deliver any compelling evidence.
Madness is rarely apparent to one in its throes. I wonder, would you even be capable of hearing facts if we offered them?
I am the chosen shepherd of Arcadia and will not be spoken to like this. I am only doing what I must to restore this colony to what our matriarch envisioned. Free of war, strife, heresy. You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us.
But you won't be saving this colony. Everything reconstituted will be brought back wrong.
And what is your definition of wrong?
What's your definition of right?
Substantial to back such a claim.
Look at this report from your chief scientist. You're losing control of the rift. And I don't know what that is.
I see. Well, the man was always a cynic. I find that attitude can skew results even more than a thumb on the scale might. One data point means little. The Protectorate was clearly meant to harness this power. Nothing you claim can disprove everything that points to this reality.
I've seen the Matriarch's writings. You have no idea what she envisioned.
I will not be lectured by an outsider. It's just like the Earth Directorate, or any other interloper, to claim to better know the customs of those they invade. Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours, and rewrite history to suit your own aims.
No, the Matriarch's son rewrote history. He betrayed her wishes, and this is the result. And I don't know what that is.
No, Reuben would not have gone against her. He was a stalwart protector of Arcadia to the end. We could all see his devotion. If he even attempted to bastardize the Protectorate cause, then we will have undone all of the Matriarch's work.
You're just as guilty as Reuben. Don't know. That is.
I do not dismiss that I was complicit. It was my duty to guide him to the best of my ability. But surely it cannot be possible that I've gotten this wrong. All your so-called arguments are pure hearsay.
You allow your resolve to be shaken when millions lie dead? If I had not traveled with the commander, I would attempt to slay you on the spot. Instead, I shall appeal to any lingering remnant of your honor to do what is right.
Do you want me to applaud you for your restraint? No. It doesn't matter what proof you bring before me. I am following the grand plan, and I will be vindicated.
You will not be vindicated if you kill millions of your people. You can still do the right thing. That's speech 13.
And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary.
If you're wrong, you will destroy everything. There's Aza, Marisol will help out. We're gonna go with this one.
Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then now I see why you are against me so. But you are wrong about the risk. We are losing this war. It is inevitable. The victors will brutally subdue us until we become corrupted. Until we forget our principles, our history, the very core of who we are. It is better that we perish together as proud Protectorate, proud Arcadians. Preserving our purity is a mercy. More than that, is it not love?
Your people would choose to go on living. If you love them, put them first.
But what use is living if your very framework for existence is in jeopardy? Oh, Matriarch, guide me. I think I see now. The matriarch spoke of this in her writings. The follies of focusing so deeply on such a framework, and losing sight of its pieces. And I fear I have. There may yet be other ways to save my beloved Arcadia, but I cannot be the one to see them to their completion. I surrender. What? Oh, by the matriarch. It seems we have a problem. The rift has... well, it has nearly destabilized completely, and the modulator cannot close it in its current state from a safe distance. Destruction of Arcadia is imminent. Architect, help us.
Nonsense. There must be a way.
There is. Though, given your tenacity in preventing bloodshed, I don't believe you'll appreciate it. A chance yet remains. We must bring the modulator as close to the rift as possible. However, when the rift folds in on itself, this ship and its operator will not survive.
Are you sure there isn't just an off button? Maybe something you can unplug?
Oh, Emery, taking a page from Auntie's choice product testing, I see. We do try to avoid a consistent certainty of death, though. It's just bad business.
Let me be clear. I am not placing this burden upon your shoulders. This was my doing. And so it is my responsibility to set things right. I will give you time to vacate the ship. When you are clear, I will fly it into the rift myself. You are right. Arcadia will find its way without me.
It's the least you could do, saving us from this mess.
Think what you wish of me, but this is my responsibility. And that is something I will never shirk from.
I will accompany him, and ensure all goes as planned. It's only right that I complete the very mission I came here for.
Then go.
Thank you, Commander. Perhaps in this, I might achieve vindication.
Then it is settled. We will see this work done.
You're saving us all from the rifts and from yourself. It's a win in my book.
Only someone such as yourself could distill a grave matter of life and death down to winning. Let's get on with it then.
Go. Sins of the past on the precipice of the future.